Welcome to After Dark Creations Art and Review. I'm Jen, your artist and fangirl, here to share my love of cult and genre films with you. I'll be reviewing films and discussing points of interest from storytelling to cinematography and iconic imagery. Then I'll break down how these films inspire and inform my art. This week, I'll be reviewing Evil Dead 2: Dead by Dawn. Evil Dead 2 was released in 1987 and story-wise is virtually the same as the original, with a significant increase in gore and humor. Evil Dead 2 has a 98% score on Rotten Tomatoes and a 7.8 out of 10 on IMDb. The film is considered a must-watch for horror fans and is one of the most respected cult classics in the horror comedy genre. Now let's get into the plot, so if you haven't seen Evil Dead 2, go watch it, then come back and check out this review. Evil Dead 2 is directed by Sam Raimi and is the remake/sequel/requel to the 1981 film Evil Dead. Although it follows the same plot points and story as the original Evil Dead 2 antes up the horror and general carnage from the first film. The film follows main protagonist Ash Williams, played by Bruce Campbell, as he battles Deadites in the classic Cabin in the Woods horror story. Ash awakens the evil dead that lurks in the forest by opening the Necronomicon and playing a recording with the incantations from the book. Ash's girlfriend Linda gets possessed and he is forced to kill her not once, but twice. The second time, her body attacks him with a chainsaw and he is forced to dismember her. Things only get worse for Ash as his hand becomes possessed and he is forced to cut it off with the same chainsaw. Although his severed hand eventually escapes, some of the most entertaining scenes are watching Ash interact with his possessed hand. My favorite scene of the film is watching Ash go insane as the furniture and wall-mounted deer begin to laugh at him hysterically. While in his hysterical state, Ash is met by Annie, Nobi's daughter, the ill-fated researcher of the Necronomicon, and Ed, her partner, followed by Jake and Bobby, locals who assist Annie in locating her parents' cabin. All the newcomers are virtually goners. Ed is soon killed off by Henrietta in the basement. Henrietta's creature design is awesome considering the budget, and although the claymation is dated, it doesn't diminish the film at all. In fact, it only further endears the movie to me. Bobby Joe is the next casualty as she is dragged off by one of the tree demons, and Annie is killed by Ash's possessed hand, but not before she manages to finish the Necronomicon incantation and open up a portal which sucks up Ash and his Oldsmobile. Ash is transported through time and kills a flying deadite with his boomstick and is hailed by the surrounding knights for slaying the creature. This is basically the lead up to Army of Darkness, which is another movie I love watching. Alright, so let's get into how the film informs the art. Evil Dead 2 has no shortage of fantastic visuals to choose from. Henrietta, Linda, Ash's possessed hand were all great options to sculpt. The creature effects and makeup for Evil Dead 2 were visually very interesting. The exaggerated facial features, the white eyes are all instantly identifiable as part of the franchise's aesthetic. The Deadite makeup is unique to each possessed character, and the image of Evil Ash was my favorite makeup from the movie. When choosing an image, I had no doubt that I would be creating an Ash-related sculpt. Initially, I was going to pick Laughing Ash, but ultimately Deadeye Ash seemed more visually interesting and provided a fun way to represent the character. I tried to match the stylized blood from the movie onto the character and into the background since it's such an iconic color. That orangey red, you really look at that and you know it's a Sam Raimi Evil Dead movie. So I really wanted to pick that up and kind of pay homage to that in the piece itself. The best part of this piece was having an excuse to watch Evil Dead again. Although I have watched the movie numerous times over the years, I will never forget the first time I watched the film with my dad. I was probably 8 or 9, and I sat beside him on the couch and we laughed so hard. He covered my eyes during the goriest scenes, but it was a fun night watching movies with my pop. In fact, my dad is the reason I love horror, and he introduced me to many of the films I'll be reviewing on this channel. So this episode is dedicated to my pop. Thanks, Dad, for sharing your love of movies with me. Please let me know what you love about Evil Dead 2. I'd love to discuss it further with you in the comment section below. And please share your Evil Dead art with me on social media using the hashtag AfterDarkReview. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. If you'd like to see more of my art, you can click the links in the description below and follow me on social media. Until next time, I'm Jen, and let's keep it spooky, friends.